I love all birds of prey. They are so important to me. A lot of people poison these birds. They shoot them. There's a lot of really good people that want to help them too, so it's not all bad, but I've seen birds come in here just in really bad shape, and we've been able to save their lives and get them released, so sorry. Hello, my name is Lisa Thomason, and I'm the owner-operator of Ridge Raptor Center. I started volunteering at a place called Ridge Raptor Center, about an hour from where we are now, and they serve just birds of prey, and I did that for several years. And we found the property out here in Granger County, and it just sort of flowed. It was meant to happen. We built several enclosures here, and we're serving the community. There are not a lot of raptor rehabbers. You have to have federal permits as well as state, so it's a little bit different. We also have USDA that comes to inspect us. So here at Ridge, we're doing a lot of rehabilitation, obviously, of birds of prey, but we also travel all over the state. We load up the Owlmobile, which is my pickup truck, and we take our ambassador birds. We go to libraries, community centers, schools, Renaissance fairs, nursing homes. People love seeing these birds up close. They've never seen a bird of prey up close, so it's a life-changing moment for them and pretty thrilling. An apprenticeship of sort with a already permitted raptor rehabber. Once you have submitted enough hours to apply for your own permits, you will apply for your state permits first, and once you are inspected and your enclosures are approved, then you can apply for your U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service permit. At Ridge, we have an education permit as well as a rehabilitation permit. We had a big female great horned owl come in. She was starving to death, and the lady who found her, she found her in her duck pen, and she had never seen a great horned owl there before, and the reason being she had a terrible leg fracture. So she had gotten into the duck pen to try to make a meal out of a duck because she was no longer able to provide for herself. The University of Tennessee did a surgery and pinned her leg, and we rehabbed her for about 4 months before she was ready to go back out and live in the wild. And while she was in care, she pair bonded with a male great horned owl that we had in care, and we were able to release him. Just off the top of my head, I would say it cost about $500 or $600 for her, just for that short amount of time. We're in baby season right now, so we are doing about $400 a week in food. We're feeding quail for the sharp-shinned hawks, the red-shouldered hawks, also like quail as well as mice, Cooper's hawks, any falcon likes to eat quail. I think that's all. Sorry, trout. Eagles and trout for osprey. We have a hatchery here that donates some rainbow trout to us, and we feed probably 6 or so or more a day just to Flower, who is the bald eagle who is here. And she's about 3.5, 4 months old and enormous. A lot of people assume that anybody that is doing wildlife rehabilitation is being funded. That is not true. We receive no funding from U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services or the state authorities, which is TWRA. We rely solely on donations and grants, so you have to pay out of pocket for a lot of things like vet visits, medicine, anything that requires more than you can do. So UT, I just found this out yesterday, they are going to entrust Ridge Raptor Center to do all of their HPAI, which is highly pathogenic avian influenza. So we're going to be testing any bird of prey that comes up here in a quarantine setting. We will quarantine them until we get the results back. If it's a negative result, then we go up right on up to UT, and they are going to help us again with fracture repair, anything like that, again, that goes beyond what we can do here at a rehab center. We cannot do surgeries here. So he for years has provided surgical services to us, and we are most appreciative of that. We are also the only bald eagle rehabbers in the area. Rehabbing is different from ambassador bird. An ambassador bird is like Nugget here. He's non-releasable. He's trained to sit on the glove, and we do educational programs. He's an eastern screech owl, by the way, red phase. In the case of bald eagles, there are some other places that have bald eagles on site, but they're not treating injuries of wild bald eagles coming in or any kind of post-surgical care that might happen at UT. They're all going to come here. I understand that we are the only bald eagle rehabbers until you reach Memphis. Taking in roughly about 150 plus birds of prey a year, bald eagles, ospreys, all the hawks, all the owls and vultures and falcons, kestrels, anything that's a native species. Our native species are underserved here, and they're extremely important to our environment. They are nature's balance. We need predators. You know, we need natural pest control. We need birds that are going to clean up something that has died. They are Very important for our ecosystem. When a person or a corporation or a facility decides that they want to donate to Owl Ridge, we are a 501c3. It goes towards food and housing, not just for our ambassador birds, but also for all incoming injured birds of prey. We are also fundraising for a 50-foot enclosure out in the field back here. We need that because as the only bald eagle rehabbers, we need to keep the 100-foot enclosure open just for them. So we need enclosure flat cage 50-foot for great horned owls, red-tailed hawks, barred owls, bigger birds but not quite bald eagle size. When you are donating to that, you're going to see where your money's going, and you're going to help each and every bird that comes in here and be part of their rehabilitation journey. When you donate to Owl Ridge, you are part of not just their story, but our story as well, in helping us grow and provide for these birds. They're magnificent, and we need to help them in any way that we can.